Alright, welcome back to another video, and today I want to talk about the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Spider-Gwen. Now, we all know that there's a new movie coming out with these guys, and so I want to talk about Gwen Stacy here, or Spider-Gwen. Now, she comes with a few accessories, not a whole lot of stuff, so let's get in and take a look at those accessories, and then let's talk about this figure. Okay, so here are her whipping hands and her fist that she comes with, a set of hands, and then the other ones are the open set that she already has on her. And here is the alternate head that she comes with, the Spider-Gwen masked head with the hood. Nice detail on the inside, and you're just gonna slip it through the neck hole. The neck peg is gonna slip through the hole here and then into the bottom, and the head does not move. It's actually attached to the hood on the inside. So we'll see how that works here in a little bit when we actually take a look at the figure when we do the head swap and stuff. All right, so let's get into taking a look at Gwen Stacy herself, or Spider-Gwen. Now, this is a beautiful head sculpt. Looks just exactly the way she did in the movie. Yeah, very well done. And then as you can see, she has her open hands already on her. Look at that face sculpt. Beautiful face sculpt. Like the way they have the shaved head on the side right there. Yep. The way the brush, the color in the hair, and then you have the actual pink color that runs through the rest of the hair down at the bottom. The only thing is that that hair hinders this head sculpt's ability, but otherwise very nice. I like the fact that they have the kind of pinkish blue on the hands right here of her suit. This little hood back here moves, so it's a separate little piece, which is cool. So you can take that off, and then you have the white, the black, the white on the sides, and then moving down to her sneakers, which they did a very nice job with the detail, with all the laces and the laces wrapping around, and very small but very nice and very well done. All right, so I'm going to move right into the actual articulation of the figure. No butterfly hinges on the shoulder whatsoever, so that's, first off, that's a shame. There should always be a butterfly hinge when it comes to a Spider-Man figure, but her arms move out nonetheless that far. Okay, now she has her bicep swivel, and then she has pinless double jointed elbows, which is very nice. Gets you right there. And then of course side to side, and then wrist swivel. Moving down to the torso, so she has this upper torso part right here, which allows her to turn and bend backwards. Not so much as an ab crunch, and she has nothing down here for her waist, so she can turn at the hip or crunch at the hip, which is a shame as well. I don't know why, but come on, Hasbro, you guys can do better than that. We've seen it. This is a Spider-Man figure, and she can barely do the splits. Then you come down to the thigh cut. So she has a thigh cut there, and double jointed knees, pinless, and it reaches all the way up, which is also very nice. And then moving, no ankle swivel, no swivel here at the top of the shoe, which would have been nice to have, but she does have ankle rocker, and her foot can move back this far and forward. So yeah, and mine has a little bit of pink there, but not a big deal. Who cares? Now, as far as posing her, you really want to get her in kind of like a pose, a deep pose. I tried to do this off camera the other day. You kind of sort of can into a pose like this, but she just looks so stiff because she does not have that ab crunch. So you can get her set like this, right? Hold on, I'm trying here. I'm trying. My biggest thing is trying to pose these figures on camera. But as you can see, that would have been nice to have that foot tilt, ankle rotation at the top of the shoe to help. Regardless, why they make female figures with no hip rotation is beyond me. That would have just added, and a little deeper up here on the torso would have been nice to get a deeper ab crunch, so you can get some of these poses that these guys can get into, because Well, they're meant to. That's the whole point. I mean, you can pose her out like that. Swinging. Let's see if I can get her to do like a Spidey jump. I mean, if you're putting her like this with her knees and she's kind of arched back, you can get it, but you're not really getting any real deep or crazy articulation when it comes to these figures, which is a shame because the sculpt on them are absolutely just beautiful. The sculpts are beautiful. So I don't, I don't understand what happened with this. I just don't. There's kind of a posed jump. So yeah. But I mean, beautiful. You want to have her swinging, right? Got that toe pointed forward. Want to have her kind of like swinging. Here, let me change the head. You're just going to pop the head off. All right, I'm going to do this off camera real quick. Now you can remove the hood if you want to remove the hood. So that's cool. Or, well, you'd remove the hood here because it's not going to be down. So that would make sense. And then just pop this head on there. If it'll go. Hold on, I gotta do this off camera too. Give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, now that I got the alternate head on, I just want to say, I put her in a pose so you guys can actually see. They're not really posable friendly, but here's the alternate head. Let's take a look at that. And the head looks good. There is no neck joint down here at the bottom, so it's just a post, and that's as far as it moves when you're looking down, which is fine, and then looking up, the hood kind of pushes it down because of the back here of the hood is pushing against the neck. So if it had that neck joint, you could actually bend it back a little bit and get a better looking swing or looking up. But I mean, for most part, yeah, I mean, you can get her into some little type of poses, but to be honest with you, what is going on at Hasbro, I have no clue, because wow, like what, sculpt wise, beautiful, articulation wise, you guys have just literally taken a good figure and just, I don't know, you kind of took away all of its articulation, especially a Spider-Man figure. I have no idea why they do this. It's all the time. They're always kind of just shitting on a Spider-Man figure. It's like, just make it to where they move the right way. Give them the articulation they need. They're really acrobatic and nimble characters, you know what I mean? They're doing all sorts of weird swinging poses and stuff, and that's what people want. They want to be able to get these figures and pose them. I mean, look, if you're just gonna grab this figure and pose it on a shelf and leave her sit there, fine, that's fine. That's great for that, and you got a great looking figure for that. That head sculpt to this head sculpt, I'll take this head sculpt any day of the week, even though that it's hindered a lot of the articulation because of the hair in the back. I'm okay with that. If she had a little bit more of a neck joint, it would have worked out a lot better, but this is the better head sculpt of the two. Overall, I mean, this is my review on Across the Spider-Verse Spider-Man's Spider-Gwen. I know I said that kind of backwards, I apologize. But anyway, look, this is my review on this figure. They don't come with much, and you've lost a lot. And that's a fact. You have lost a lot of articulation in these figures. When it comes to Marvel Legends, we all know that they have certain points of articulation, and they have taken a lot of them out when it comes to these figures. Well, you know what? Shame on them, because they made a great sculpt, great figure, but you killed the articulation. Why? Well, they got the wrong people working on this product, and that's my opinion. So anyway, guys, this is my review on Spider-Gwen from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment down below. and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on anything new that I am putting up. And as always, I'll catch you on the flippity flip.